this is the 2017 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day. Thanks to South Point, our sponsors, and Metro Diner, where locals eat. And hi to everybody on Facebook. This is the Faith Lutheran High football team. Coach Vernon Fox, quarterback Sagan Gronauer, and Josh Hong, a defensive back. Coach Fox, things are looking up for you guys. Won a playoff game last year. Gave Gorman a competitive first half, and this year, folks think you're a top 5 team. What's been the key for you guys in elevating the program to this level?
I think our mentality, our coaching staff, the level of preparation, and the buy-in from our players. We want to be a competitive team and one of the best in the city. And for us, that mentality means that we don't approach each season as building for the future. We want to compete right away, and our guys have bought into that. We've had a great level of success on the 3A, and now in the 4A, we want to be one of the top teams that's mentioned in that Northwest League and ultimately in the state.
Sure. Obviously, offensively, you guys have a scheme where you guys are able to have that great balance of run and pass, and you've got a good quarterback next to you and a great wide receiver in Elijah and a pretty good offensive line. What's the key to keeping that offense moving in the right direction for you guys?
It starts with our offensive coordinator, Coach Nate Knight. He's brilliant at what he does. Done a good job of putting our players in the best position to be successful. We've had to adjust to our personnel, and that's why we're kind of running the system that we have now. Got to have a smart quarterback. Sagan does a great job of commanding that offense and making a lot of decisions on the field. And because of that, we've been able to be successful. We're really looking forward to the future and the weapons that we have to work with now. As you mentioned, with Elijah on the outside and the number of guys that will help our efforts this season. So that really is the key to how that offense is run. Everything is quick and efficient, and hopefully we can do the same this year.
I think a lot of teams, when they play Gorman, they get away from what they do. And when you guys played them, you ran your offense. Here we go, we're going to get to the line, we're going to hike the ball, we're going to play a tempo. And you guys were able to hang with them for a little bit. Does that result give you guys confidence at all moving forward, or the fact that it got away from you guys late a little bit, take that away a little?
I think it's a learning experience. Obviously that was a game that we wanted to get an opportunity to play. I don't know how other teams feel about it, but for us, it was exciting, and it was a good, culmination to our season last year. It gave us a good idea of where we are and how much work we still have to do. They're a great program. They're good at what they do. But ultimately, I think everyone's goal is to get to the point to where, you compete and you have an opportunity to beat those guys. So for us, in scheduling teams like Valor Christian, when you play against Bishop Gorman, who else won't you play? So for us, we're excited about, this season in the future, and I feel like that was a great learning experience for us and putting us in a position to know what it takes to compete.
The opening 2 games, you guys are playing, elite programs, right? A great team out of Denver, a great team out of Houston. That was done with the mindsets of getting ready to compete locally. How do you keep the kids fresh with big game after big game to start?
I think for us, it really is, with our summer training program and our off season, it's vital to us prepping and being at a point where we're peaking at the right time. Unfortunately, since I've been at Faith Lutheran the past 4 seasons going into the 5th, we've always opened up with a loss. And so we're trying to figure out ways to overcome that, where we can, hopefully do things differently and put ourselves in a position where we're peaking at the right time and our boards are fresh and ready to go.
Sure. Josh, you guys got to stop people to win games. What's the philosophy defensively? What do you guys need to do to win some games?
Mainly, we just have to trust each other. Trust everyone's going to do their job. We always trust in our head coach, and our DC, who's really preparing us for this year. And we just all have each other's backs, so that's basically it.
Sure. You were there last year for the game against the Houston team where you guys had bright spots of good play and then bright spots of not good play. How do you become a more consistent team in games this year?
Well, we start by preparation through practice, but also through film study. Study some tendencies that we can look out for, so we know pre-snap what a potential play could become. Mm-hmm. And just on the field, just focus play by play. Don't get down if you make a bad play, but next play always.
Sure. Love the offense. Love it, man. Are you guys going to be more heavy on the pass this year? I know last year Christian, when he was healthy, was able to do a lot of the run and the misdirection stuff. I know you're more of a passer. Are we going to see more passes this year? Or are you guys going to be able to still run the ball?
It's just ultimately it's going to be up to Coach Knight. He'll call the play, and then we'll just go with that. And we're leaning more towards just balance. It's more balanced, like 50-50 usually. So
Sure.
That's what it's going to be this year.
Love your tailback. I love your receivers. Offensively, I think you guys really could score some points. What's going to be the key to moving the ball?
Just our tempo. Like no huddle just sets teams. Like you can't prepare for that. The tempo that we go at, we'll probably snap the ball out about every 12 seconds after a play, and it catches teams off guard, and then draw penalties and move the ball quickly.
Yeah, that's what I saw at the Gorman game. I was like, oh my gosh, why are they doing that? You want to keep the other team's offense off the field. So I'm obviously glad you bring that up. The schedule, it's got to be fun as a player saying, okay, we're going to go play whoever, wherever, and this is kind of like how college will be, right? 1 week we're opening here, and next week we're going somewhere else. How exciting is that for you to get to be part of that process?
For me, it's very exciting. For me, just being a junior, then experiencing last year when we traveled to Hawaii, it's humbling because not many teams get to do it, but it's going to be fun. We get to show that we can compete with other teams around the nation and just overall show that we're a great team.
All right, well, this is the Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day. Shout out to South Point for letting us use their space, and Metro Diner, where locals eat. The Faith Lutheran Crusaders from 3A to top 5 team in Las Vegas. Good luck this year, Coach.
Thank you so much, Rick.